I'm Kat Fulton, and this is Rhythm Renegades at Rhythm for Good. Thanks for joining me today, and today I have two very special guests. I'm so excited to have them on the show because I've met them once before at a conference, and we just hit it off like crazy. They are Megan and Kimberly, and they run a website called MundanaMusicTherapy.com. You got to check them out. I'm going to start with a couple of questions for these gals. And so, Megan, you want to start us off telling us where you're from?
Well, I'm from Rochester, New York. I actually moved up here from Pennsylvania to do my undergrad in piano performance, of all things, and then very quickly realized that it was quite a lonely profession. I missed the interaction with people and really wanted to make a difference. So as soon as I was done with my degree, I went right to Nazareth College in Rochester and started music therapy and absolutely fell in love with it. So I got to do my internship at Hochstein School of Music and Dance, where I am right now, and that's where I met Kim, and we obviously hit it off right away. And I currently work there now and work with a huge variety of populations, all the way from geriatrics to preschool. So it's been a great experience, and I'm so excited to share that with you today.
Awesome. Kim, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm here from Rochester, New York, as well as Megan. I'm from right close by, Auburn, so East Coast all the way. I am also working at Hochstein, that Megan said. I got my start doing performance way back, doing classical music, opera, and then I went and did jazz studies, and I gigged for a long time and did that. But, my big introduction into music therapy, I have a big background in healing arts and alternative energy healing, and I wanted to really find something else that got me with music, getting close to people with music, and how, when I'm up there doing music and feeling the interaction of the audience and just saying, so many more people can have that experience with themselves, and how fun would it be to be with those people as they're discovering it. So there goes music therapy for me. Yeah, so I really just fell in love, and it's been a blast ever since. I've been doing it just a couple of years. So I'm at Hochstein now. I interned there, and I've been working there full time for a couple of years, as well as a private practice. But I love it so much.
That's awesome. Wow, what a great story. And how powerful, for you to be able to experience that, for all of us to be able to experience that, witnessing the healing powers of music. So I'm going to ask, and now, two people together is just a powerhouse, So tell me, how did you guys get together, and how did you make it work? How did it happen?
Well, Kim was actually my supervisor for my internship, actually, and she had completed the internship a year before me, and so kind of understood the stress of being an intern and all of the things that come with developing as a professional. So she kind of mentored me through that, and in the course of the internship, we really got an opportunity to make a lot of music together and do a lot of music therapy sessions together, and our styles just really clicked really well. It turned into this really great collaboration, and then we got the great idea to start a blog. And we had been reading other music therapist blogs and really loving them and really finding a lot of great resources, and we were like, we could do that. So we have a lot between the two of us, we have a lot of stuff, and so the more we talked about that, the more our partnership kind of grew. So, and I don't know, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, well, I always kind of the two things I think with Meg and I, which are so fun, is our backgrounds are so different yet complementary. We have performance backgrounds, but even with the piano and the different structured styles that you do, and my wellness background, and we were like, wow, we're always learning from each other. I was just thinking that we have such a variety of styles and backgrounds that it would be nice to complement each other. If we learn so much from each other as music therapists together, we may be able to provide a wide variety of, things for people. And also that we just speak about our dreams, where do we see us going? We talk a lot about that so we can be forward moving, and we realize that our goals are very similar. So that was a really unifying force with how we believe in an inclusive therapy, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Really cool.
That is so exciting. Now, I know you guys have some exciting news. I'm going to ask you about what makes you a renegade first before we get to your exciting news. But tell me, maybe together or separately, what makes you a renegade? I know anyone who does what we do goes against the grain in a way, So talk to us about that.
I would say not being afraid to step out of the box. Really, anything goes so long as it's got a purpose and it's from your heart. So not being afraid to break taboos. This music's for this person, or so on and so forth. It's about variety. I would say variety is huge for me. And I know for you, Megan. And not being afraid to encourage people to try something that they've never tried before. You know, and you're right along there with them. If you're willing to do it, I think exploring that with other people, and rhythm is amazing. So, yeah.
Definitely.
I know for me, as a piano performer, my background is mostly all in classical music. And, you know, even studying at college. Oh, really? Oh, cool. So then it's a very structured, very rigid program, and I just never quite fit in there. I mean, I loved playing and I loved music, but I always wanted something more. I always felt a little confined by just sticking with one style. And so I really loved branching out. And then when I got into the field of music therapy, all of a sudden I could go anywhere, and then I was able to help the clients that I was working with really go anywhere. And it didn't matter if they had never played a drum before, or it didn't matter if they had never played the violin, or they didn't have proper technique, or all of that stuff just went out the window. And yes, in some of my lessons we talk about that, but it's almost like there's no limits anymore, which I absolutely love. And I think it's such a freeing experience. And it's one of my favorite things about being a music therapist is showing clients that they can really do anything. So I guess that's my renegade.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I love it. I love how accessible music can be, for sure. It's beautiful. Now I know you guys have announced this on your blog, and you've announced it on Facebook and everything, and I want you to announce it to all the rhythm renegades out there too. I want to hear, what is your big news?
So Mundana Music Therapy is moving to Portland, Oregon. So we're picking up in just a couple months here this summer in July, and we're packing our bags and we're coming out to Portland, Oregon, the West Coast, to explore and be excited to share music therapy out there.
And I would like to add to that we are opening a private practice. So not only is our blog and all of our information moving, but we are opening the doors to a private practice, which I am so excited about. This is something that Kim and I have dreamed about doing ever since we met, and so we're doing it. Yeah. So we're beyond excited, and I've had the opportunity to go to the West Coast a couple times and have absolutely loved it. I've connected with some fabulous music therapists out there, and so we just can't wait. So.
Wow. So, I usually ask, well, what's a day in the life of Kim like? What's a day in the life of Meg like? But everything is going to change soon, huh? Tell us what it is. What does it look like right now, and what is it going to look like in Portland when all of your dreams come true?
Well, I think I can speak for both of us when I say right now we work a ton. We work probably close to 10, 12-hour days right now, full of love and music though, so you can't go wrong with that. So it's an exciting 10 to 12-hour day. Megan mentioned earlier that because of the type of community music school that our program is in, we service such a variety of clientele. So for us, a typical day, I have so many different populations and wonderful people. I get a variety every day, whether it be preschoolers I work with some mornings, geriatric individuals, just wellness clients, special needs. Gosh, it's really the gamut. So for me, it's a really exciting day every day because the variety and the wonderful clients that are there, it's awesome.
Yeah. I think, and it's pretty much the same for me. I spend the majority of my mornings and afternoons driving to various school districts in the community, and I travel everywhere, and I actually service 4 different school districts all around the area, and So that's really fun. And then in the evenings, I get to do private adapted lessons in-house over at Hochstein. And most of those adapted lessons are usually adults with special needs. I do a couple groups, like I do a theater group I help out with, which is really, really awesome, called Spotlight Theater. And huge, I mean, there's maybe 30 people that come, and we do acting and dancing and stuff. So various groups like that we'll also do in-house. But yes, like Kim was saying, very, very busy days, which are awesome. But I think what we're looking for, and one of the reasons for us going into private practice, is to maybe establish a little bit more of a balance. Because I feel like no matter how much you love something, if it's not balanced, it's difficult to maintain as a healthy lifestyle. So, I feel like as therapists, we try to promote healthy and well lifestyles for all of our clients, and that's something that I think is important to actively pursue as a therapist. So that's one thing that we're very excited about in the transition, is having that.
Awesome. And having that balance with your blog as well, right?
Yeah.
So that'll fit into the picture. So well, I'm going to ask you guys if you would like to if you'd like to share an experience, one of your favorite experiences that you like to share with your clients. So
awesome. This is a song that when I first started at Hochstein, I had a huge influx of new clients that I had no idea who they were. And it kind of started out as an improv. I wanted to ask them some questions, and I wanted to do a fun, get to know you. And it ended up going so well that I used this pretty much weekly to kind of as a check-in. And so it's very simple. It's a call and response. I use this with a lot of my adult clients, and Kim and I are going to model it for everyone today. So let me grab my guitar. Let's try to scoot back a little bit. Okay. Here we go. All right. Well, hey, Kim. Well, hey, Megan. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Well, hey, Kim. Well, hey, Megan. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. And I want to know, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling okay. Hey. Well, hey, Kim. Well, hey, Megan. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Well, hey, Kim. Well, hey, Megan. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. And I want to know, what did you do last weekend? Last weekend I went to Ithaca, hiked the song, had a good time. I wanted to perform of that. Very nice. All right. We're going to do some improv. Just listen to me. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Good job. Well, hey, Kim. Hey, Megan. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Well, hey, Kim. Well, hey, Megan. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Oh, yeah, well, thanks for coming to music today. Yeah, well, thanks for coming to music today.
I love it, you guys. Bravo.
And thanks, Kim. Kim has never done this with me before, so way to jump in and just be on the spot. I loved it. Okay, so.
That was perfect. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys.
We loved your energy.
What is your website?
Sure. It's www.Mundana Music Therapy, and I will spell that Mundana musictherapy.com.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks for joining us today, you guys.
Thank you so much. It's been our pleasure. Happy music making.